hope you love some theater because you are listening to Keith Price's Curtain Call. This is Keith Price for the Keith Price Curtain Call, and honey, I'm so freaking excited right now. I can't even contain myself because, again, sometimes you get to meet those people when you see them on stage and you think to yourself, she and I totally can hang out. We should be hanging out right now.
You've met me.
Yes, I've met you.
We're friends.
Well, but we're not hanging out.
We're not hanging out.
But you're busy. You were busy. When I saw you last, you were tapping your heart out on stage. We're talking to Miss Lesli Margherita. Oh, my God. First of all, she's here at the Shakespeare on the Sound Big Gala event.
We can't even tell you where it's at. We can't even tell you.
No, we can tell them. This is at the New York Yacht Club, honey. And this.
Okay, great.
Who says we couldn't say that?
Well, somebody.
Well. We're telling their business.
We said it now.
You know what? I ain't worried about these people. Shit, I'm busy. Anyway. Okay, So Lesli Margherita is here. She is celebrating a little bit of the Shakespeare, which I'm very excited. Some of you might remember her in a little show called Matilda. Little tiny show that's still kind of going on. Broke 1,000 performances just recently, but who's counting, right?
I did 1,000 of them.
You did all 1,000?
I did 1,000. Yeah.
What is that like?
It was insane, and I knew I was leaving the show and was supposed to leave a little bit earlier, but extended because I wanted to do the 1,000.
Why not?
I was doing double duty with James at Sea, rehearsing, and then doing Matilda. But I was like, I was there from day one. I want to do the 1,000, and it was amazing. And that show never gets old. I could have done it for years.
You know what?
More years.
But now, Lesli, tell me, when you're in that kind of show like that, I mean, how hard is it to leave to go off and do something like James at Sea?
It's really hard. Really, really hard. But it was, there was a cast change happening, and I felt like it was the perfect time to go.
Right.
And I knew at some point you got to rip the Band-Aid off and say I have to do other stuff.
It's hard.
But that was like, once I knew that the 1,000 was coming, I was like, that's it. That's perfect. I'm going to go.
That's a great number to end on.
It's a great number to end on. And you never know. That show's going to run forever in a bunch of places. I could go back.
You do know a few people that worked on that show. I'm just saying.
I do.
I don't want to tell your business.
Just a few. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. But I love it so much.
I love that. Lesli Margherita with me here on the Curtain Call. We're talking about her moment here at the Shakespeare on the Sound benefit for, actually the benefit gala for Shakespeare on the Sound. And now for you, you sing, you dance, you act, you do it all. How is your relationship with Shakespeare?
My relationship with Shakespeare is only through musical theater. And, in college I had to study it, obviously, and in high school I had to study it. And I love Shakespeare. I'm a huge classical literature fan, but I love Shakespeare. But I've never gotten to do it other than in a musical. I did Kiss Me Kate.
Right.
And so I got to... Kiss Me Kate is great because you get to do so much of the text, right. And then, at the same time.
You're singing Cole Porter.
Yes, which is amazing. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm singing some Kiss Me Kate. But yeah, that's my only relationship with Shakespeare. Because I'm not the first person anyone would call to do Shakespeare.
You and me both, honey. Sure.
You never know. Someday, maybe I will. Someday.
Well, I know if they do it, I won't be able to help you out with your lines, so you're on your own.
It's really difficult. It's
right?
really, really difficult.
I was just talking to Robert Cucciolo, and he was saying that it's easier for a musical theater person to really get into Shakespeare because of the fact that it's musical.
And it's rhythmic, so you understand it. Because when I did Kiss Me Kate, the first thing I went was, oh God, I'm never going to remember the word, But it really was, like you said, it's easier. I think it's just rhythmic, and it's, I don't know, it came pretty easy. So I'll trust Bob then. I'll trust him. Say, yeah, it's easier.
Well, now, we're talking to Lesli Margherita here on the Curtain Call, and we're having this really fun moment in time as we get in front of the elevator, because we're keeping it real here on this podcast. Gosh darn it. We're going to step over. We're moving over. We're moving.
Because people want us to go in the elevator.
I know, right? So at this point now, for you, you sadly, as far as I'm concerned, and I was just telling this to Robert Cuccioli's fans, because we were talking Broadway down here before we started doing the press stuff, how sad I was that James at Sea closed. Because, first of all, let me just tell y'all something. If y'all did not get a chance to see this, honey, Miss Lesli Margherita and that cast was tapping for their lives.
Everybody in that cast was amazing.
I can't.
It was like, I've never been so proud of anything. And it was we knew we were going to have a struggle to get an audience. But I thought it would go a little longer than it did. I could not believe that people... And the thing is, was everyone who came loved it.
Loved it.
So in the beginning, we were like, you know what? We're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And then it's just, I think people didn't know what to do with it. I think people want spectacle and huge, but for 6 people to do everything, I've never been so proud of a group of people in my life.
The thing about that show for me was like the true sense of ensemble. Like you guys, there was no star turn, which I think ultimately for the Tony Award nominations, it would have been a mess to try to figure that out because you guys did everything. I don't think I have yet to have seen a show like that on Broadway. You see that everywhere else where people don't have enough staff and don't have enough actors. And sure. All right, we're going to pause and we will be back. We'll play some music. You know what? We'll play a song or something from Matilda until she comes back. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
I'll edit it in. And we're back on the curtain call. How fun was that song? Anyway, so now, Leslie, what do I have to look forward to seeing you in next? Because I will honestly tell you something that I know I should not admit to your face, although I already have the cast recording. I did not get to see you in Matilda.
Keith.
I know. What kind of Broadway idiot am I to have not gotten a chance to see that? You don't understand. I was going through some things, girl.
Have you seen Matilda, though, since?
No. I refuse to see it now that I've met you. I don't want to see it.
I mean, yes, I'm not in it, but you should see it because it's beautiful. Yeah. Like, it is a stunning show.
I can't believe that I just admitted that. Isn't that awful?
A lot of people, it's okay.
But I saw Dames at Sea and Liv.
Dames at Sea?
And all of you guys came out and signed your playbills. That's what I also remember.
I always do. I will spend hours outside because that's what it's about.
I love hearing you say that because there are lots of your contemporaries, your colleagues that don't do that. And that's not cute.
It's not cute because I was that person at the stage door that wanted my program signed. And that's who is the future of our business. That's who's going to keep it going. And why wouldn't I?
And again, as we stand here talking, and I'm telling people that are going to listen to this at some point that you come out and sign your things, that means a lot to them, knowing that they come see a show that Lesli Margherita is in, she's going to come out and sign your playbill, unless it's too cold, and then, you know what, all bets are off.
I do it in the cold, but I will always put on Twitter if I can't come out because I'm either running to a show or I'm not feeling good, but I will always put it somewhere that I'm not coming out because I feel awful when somebody comes to the stage door and I'm not there, which is very rare. But because I love it. I love meeting the people, and that's like the best. And what does it take? It takes 20 minutes?
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. Did you hear that, Vanessa Williams? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
No, I did. Oh, yes, I did. I
understand the big celebs, but you could still do
You could do a round.
You know
what I'm saying?
Even
Bette Midler.
Wave, right?
Bette Midler. She had it all set up, though. It was like, I'm going to start on this end, and I'm going around, and I'm going to start on the other end, and I'm going to go back around, and then I'm getting in the car, and goodbye. So if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. I'm sorry.
But at least she came out, yes.
Lesli Margherita, again, I'm telling you all here on the curtain call that you need to go get on your Twitter, go find Miss Lesli Margherita. Is Lesli Margherita at Leslie?
Queen Leslie.
Queen Leslie, that's right. And again, you're such a doll. I honestly feel like, again, if you didn't get a chance this year at Broadway Con, this is how good she is, because it wasn't until somebody told me after that was you.
Really?
Yes. I swear to God.
Get out.
I swear to God, I didn't have any programming.
I love that.
And I was like, who is that crazy girl?
Chameleon.
You're a chameleon and you're a comedian. And you are a gifted singer and a fantastic dancer. And as much as I'm sitting here like giving you all of this, it is the truth. And I'm so glad that finally, even though I'm not at my old job, but that's another story, whatever.
You don't need that old job.
I don't need that because, look, I'm standing here talking to you anyway.
Right. In this beautiful place.
The New York Yacht Club that we ain't supposed to talk about, but this place is cute.
But it's so cute.
And so are some of the boys that are here. Hello. I love my job. I love my job. All right.
Great.
So I got to let her go because you got things to do. You got other people to talk to. You got a number to do. I didn't get a ticket to come see, so I'm going to probably stand out here like I'm going to stand out here like Stella Dallas maybe and just...
I can't let you stay.
No. It's okay. It's all right. We're having our moment, and honestly, that was the reason. You, Bob Cucciolo, and Andrea McCardle are the 3 reasons why I'm glad that I hauled my ass out here. So,
thanks.
So, Lesli Margherita, go to @QueenLeslie on the Twitter. She's on the Facebook. Are you on the Facebook?
No, just for my family.
So
family.
Don't find her because she ain't gonna friend you.
On Instagram, Queen Leslie.
Okay.
I'm there. Yep, I'm always around.
And what do you have coming up next? What are you gonna
I'm
do?
doing my cabaret show called Broad, like everywhere. I'm going to San Francisco next month. I'm doing Birdland again coming up.
When are you doing Birdland?
June and July.
All right, Queen Leslie. I'm at Comedy Daddy, or at KP Curtain Call on the Twitter, and I'm already following you, so I don't want to sound like a stalker, but I'm already following you, but now I'm going to like reach out to you and say, don't you remember me? And then...
And you got to see it. It's really, I'm really proud of it. It's really good.
And me and my partner will come, and we will howl and scream for you because that's what we do.
Thank you. Thanks, Keith.
Oh, my God. Lesli Margherita, at Queen Leslie on the Twitter. Go find her, follow her, get her on that damn Matilda. Is there a cast recording for Dames at Sea, or did they not do it?
We're going to do one. We are. I think the last I heard was this summer we're going to do it.
Okay, good.
Those new orchestrations are gorgeous.
Everything about that show was fabulous. I don't even know why they didn't even tour. You could tour that show.
I think they want to.
Wow. Would you go?
Probably not. Well, who knows? I don't know.
We'll see what's going on. She's got a show. She's got a cabaret show right now. She's busy.
Whatever, but I do whatever.
Oh, Lesli Margherita, you're a doll. And we will be back on the Curtain Call with some more fabulous people.